Good morning, everyone. My name is Marjorie Cahoy
and Sophia Di Gregorio
from Betad to See. Our topic for today is about Talaandig.
And let's start.
Origin of the Talaandig people. The Talaandig trace in their ancestor to the early Bukidnon tribes, particularly those who live near the Mount Kitanglad mountain range, a sacred place for them. The word Talaandig is believed to come from Talaan, meaning to plan or prepared, Andig meaning to live in the highlands or slopes. Together, Talaandig can be understood as people who prepared and settled in the slopes or uplands. Okay, I will continue the topic of Talaandig, and we are part the origin of the Talaandig people. And I will explain to you what is the meaning of the Talaandig. Ngano kanilang gipili, nganong asa man nila nakuha. By the way, nakuha ni nila sa Binukid nga language or dialect. Actually, dili man gyud na siya matawag nga language kay ang atong language is Filipino man. So, dialect. And pwede sad siya na kumatawag nga Austronesian language. Kay masabtan man po ni siya sa lain nga country, but binukid gyapon siya. So, naa na diri sa Talaandig. Ang talaan, dili na siya talaan nga talaan or mark ha. Ang gitawag mo na siya gitawag nga talaan sa binukid pa, kung sa Tagalog pa or Bisaya na lang ta. Mo nang kuan kanang ready sila diri. Ay, English yung digya po. Si English na lang nato. So, ang English ng talaan, mo nang gipungon nila prepare or plan. Nakaplano. O prepare na sila dira. Mas prepare sila dira. And andig, mo nang gitawag nga highlands or slopes. Which means, kani sila nga mga tao or mga group of people, like tribals, sumagit sila, is mas prepare sila sa highlands kaysa sa lowlands. Okay? The Talaandig live in Bukidnon, especially in Lantapan, at the foot of Mount Kitanglad. Mount Kitanglad is their ancestral domain and spiritual sanctuary. The land is treated as a living being, not proper. Cultural life, rituals, songs, dances, arts, and farming is shaped by the mountain's spirit. Identity is passed through the land, connecting generations to ancestors. Now, the Talaandig live in Bukidnon. Para mas masabtan na to ha, nagpuyo sila sa man, Talaandig, ang mga Talaandig live in Bukidnon, especially in Lantapan, the foot of the Mount Kitanglad range. The Mount Kitanglad is the ancestral domain and the spirituals or sanctuary nila. Kung baga, kung naata sa usa ka lungsod, naa sila simbahan. Ug mo nilang simbahan. The land is treated as living being, not proper. Sa ilang manggod, ang ilang belief lahi ra gyud kaysa tuwa. Kay para sa ila, murag dignidad nila ba? Once nga nagpuyo sila din na, dili na pasabot nga ila ng property. Kundi it's part of their life na. Dili na siya sa kuan nga kanang dramatic lang kayo na mugid na ilang mga belief. No? So, next is the cultural life. Ritual songs, dances, arts, and farming is shaped by the mountain spirit. Far from this, ma-explain na to niya kung unsa day ka-importante sa ila ang cultural life nila. Like sa ritual, songs, dances, arts, and sa farming. And next is the identity is passed through the land, connecting to generations to ancestors. Kabalo ba mo nga, ang na known ni, dili gyud siya ingon nga known, pero na-discover ni ang Talaandig tribes in Spanish colonials to American colonials. 1600s or may makatawag tagingon nga 1600 years so man day pagkuan na 1 to 1900s. Na kuan na siya kanang na kuan na sila kanang na-discover na sila. And then sa ilang generation karon, mas na-known sila pagkahuman sa pagka-Independence Day na nato daghan ng mga researcher. So let's take this as far as para mas masabtan pa nato ang atong topic. Language and distributions. They speak Binukid, an Austronesian language shares with other Bukidnon subgroups. Estimated population is 100,000, mostly in Lantapan and Talakag around Mount Kitanlad. Okay, the language and distribution. As what I said earlier, they speak Binukid, an Austronesian language shares with other Binukid subgroups. An estimated populations is 100,000, mostly in Labtapan and Talakag around Mount Kitanglad.
Spirituality and land. Talaandig and Higaunon regard Mount Kitanglad and Dulang-Dulang as sacred ancestral territory. They practice extensive ritual tied to agriculture, hunting, house building, leadership, and Thanksgiving, such as Talagbugta, Ibabagsok, Kaliga, Punalikit, Panagulambong.
Talaandig and Higaunon is regarding Mount Kitanglad and Dulang-Dulang. So example, ang Mount Kitanglad is nasa Ginalaban and ang Dulang-Dulang is kaning Matampa. Muna ang Dulang-Dulang. So ang Dulang-Dulang is kanang murag silbi gibutangan siya og kanang altar. Diba dito ka magkuan, simba or magampo.
Music and arts. Renowned for bamboo-made instrument flutes, pulala, tumpoy, sitars, takumbo, and slit drums, bantula. These are integral in rituals and spiritual contexts. Their soil paintings crafted from natural earth pigments are gaining acclaim. Salima Wawai's work showcased at the Mindanao Art Fair.
Renowned for bamboo-made instrument flutes, pulala, tumpoy. So, ang flute is ginagamar siya o sa bamboo. So, ang flute is like, na siya murag buslot, di ba nakita naman muna na, kanang na siya buslot-buslot muna ang flutes. And sitters, takumbo is kanang bitong, mo siya alakansa.
Talandig food overview. Everyday food they ate kamote, sweet potato, cassava, corn, and sometimes dry fish or mung beans. Rice is a real treat. Cooking style, simple methods like roasting over fire or wrapping food in banana leaves. Ritual food during ceremonies. They cook chicken or pig and share it with the community and spirits. Especially dishes binakol, chicken soup with coconut water. Pinais fish grilled in banana leaves suman. Sweet rice cake binaki. Sweet corn tamale. Nutrition they rely on natural crops and wild plants with programs helping improve health and food assist. Community roles and leadership. The two shifts like Wawai Sawai mentor youth in arts, music, and spirituality. Wawai also support environmental advocacy and serve as municipality councilor. Historically, Talandag are peacemakers, forging pacts just an early one with the Northern Maing tribe, supported by the sacred jar of oil symbol.
Conservation and sustainability. They actively define their ancestral domains and serves as stewards of agroforestry and reforestation on Kitanglad. Modern initiatives include BMI preservation, R&D by BOST, FPRD with UP, and PNU for bamboo instrument durability and standardization.
Cultural preservations. In Lantapan, Sungko, they have established a school for indigenous living traditions. School for Living Traditions, funded partly by 5 million from Senate President Subiri, where children learn binukid, music, dance, embroidery, orals, epic, and craft. Marriage. The Talandig practice traditional arranged marriages where the groom's family visit the brides in a custom called Panu Manurun to formal ask for her hand. A dowry called Sangad is given often animals, money, or land as a sign of respect and unity between families. The wedding ceremony is led by a bailan or tribal priest who offers prayers and rituals to honor the spirits and ancestors. Ritual foods like native chicken or pig are offered for blessings. After the ceremony, there is a joyful celebration with food, music, dances, and gongs. Marriage is seen not just as a union of two people, but of two clans, strengthening family ties and community bonds.
Talandig Summary Key Facts. The Talandig are one of the indigenous groups in Bukidnon, Mindanao, mainly nearly Mount Kitanglad. They speak Binukid, an Austronesian language, and are closely related to the Banubu people. In this part of the summary, para malaman natin kung ano at saan galing yung Talandig na groups at kung saan sila galing at kung ano yung nakaka-relate, anong related sa kanila. So next is their spiritual beliefs are deeply tied to nature. They honored spirits in the mountains, rivers, and trees. Rituals are part of the farming, healing, and life events. Sacred mountains like Mount Dulang-Dulang are central to their identity. In this part, we understand that Talandig tribes, they see and they really appreciate the Mount Dulang-Dulang or the Mount Kitanglad as their sacred mountains. It's because hindi kasi nila iniisip yung lugar nila na bilang material na bagay, kundi konektado sa kanila as an spiritual. And the differences sa mountain nila is iisa lang yan. Yung Mount Kitanglad Range, para lang siyang salay. At yung part niya is yung dulang-dulang. At meron din yung Mount Kitanglad din. Pero magkakaiba pa rin sila. But in one mountain. Next, they preserve their culture through the School of Living Traditions, where children learn language, music, dance, and craft. They play bamboo instruments like flute, ulala, zithers, katumbo, and jalharps, kubing. In other words, pinipreserve nila yung culture nila. Kasi yun yung nagpapashape sa kanila kung sino sila ngayon. Kaya bilang next generation, ay tinuturuan nila yung mga bata para ipasa ang kanilang mga natutunan sa mga ancestors nila. Last is about the food. Food includes root crops, kamote, cassava, corn porridge, and dish like binakol, chicken soup, suman, and binaki, sweet corn cake. Ritual meals after involve chicken or pig shared with spirituals or spirits and guests. Actually, sa part na to, dito natin malalaman kung gaano ka-importante yung rituals nila ng may foods. Kasi, hindi basta pig lang yan. Hindi basta chicken lang yan. Yung chicken kasi nila is wild chicken or tinatawag nilang Bisayang manok. At yung pig naman is baboy ramo para mas maintindihan natin. At yung about sa sa mga ceremonies and rituals, lalo na sa kasal at sa pag-aani. Yung sa pag-aani is need nila ng 7 na corn to perform sa hindi pala sa pag-aani. Para pagtanim. Need sila ng 7 corn at didikdikin hanggang maluto na nila as a sweet corn or binaki. Yun yung rituals nila at iaalay nila sa rituals nila para marami silang aanihin.